Well, good morning. It's May 24th, and just leaving the Brink shelter. Did a 24-mile day. The campgrounds are just a mess. I'll show you here. They're just soaking wet. That's where the bear box is, right there. The hike on rocks just to get to your own food. Hiking with Off Trail. She's already blasting out ahead. I won't see much of her today. She's a very fast hiker. But we're gonna make it to, I'm already falling. We're gonna make it to a hostel called Mosey's, which will be great. And then sometimes you just gotta walk through it. So I hit Mosey's, and I was told that they were booked for the weekend, but apparently there's room for me. So again, I'm kind of platinum blazing here. I made it to a shelter, so I didn't have to put the tent up. Everything's still dry. And at the end of today, which is an 18-mile day, there will be a hot bed and a shower and maybe some warm food. So we're back into the rocks and stuff like that, and hopefully I'll have a better attitude today. But yesterday it wasn't supposed to rain, and it showered, and I think Magician, who we ran into last night, and Off Trail said that it hailed on them or sleeted on them. That's the kind of fun we're having. Very much type 2. But yeah, we'll get today done and get resupplied, and then ask the lady there what kind of plans I should make to get forward, because I'm getting tired of making bad decisions here. You got to keep moving. There's a lot of shelters within 20 miles, so getting to shelters is a godsend because you can really keep warm. Not warm, but dry. Warm is in the tent. But anyway, got 18 miles to go, and ready to get them done. See you on the trail. See a little bit of blue. We have all these small little clouds with rain and sleet and things in them fly over our head and spray us a little bit during the day. So be it. We've still got rocks, but they're not so damn bad. You know why? They're not as wet. But they're getting less and less. But very slowly, they're getting less and less. But New Jersey's fine. It is a garden. It's quite beautiful. But we just get inundated with rain this year. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, I still got to look at my feet because these damn ankle twisters. I'll hold the camera up so later on when I watch the videos I get to see the trail, because all I'm doing is looking down. But it's really cool. I think I got down to 41 last night, or that's what they said the estimate was. It might have been in the 30s. But I just, went to bed with my clothes on and a fleece on, and I asked the others if their sleeping bags get wet from their breath, and they said no. And I'm like, well, how the hell is it that mine is sopping wet on the top? I lay on my back and breathe, and it just condenses in the air and falls down on my bag. I don't know. Am I that weird? I sleep on my side to try not to have that happen, and breathe out the side of the bag. I don't know. Anyway, my poor bag is really clumped up already. So it's basically just a couple of sheets of nylon and a wad of feathers in one corner. So it's not really protected, but in the summertime it'll be plenty good. Either that, or I just have to drop some money and buy another decent bag. Maybe a Nemo Disco or something like that with lots of knee room. Nemo makes some really good bags. I really like them. The one I got right now is a Kelty Ignite, and they stopped making them. Like, oh geez, dudes. I guess they putting out a high quality bag for a very low price, and like, oops. I really like my Ignite, but I just, I think the oil from my skin has gotten into the feathers and ruined them, so I need to do the special wash on them and rinse, and then that's going to take too long to do on the trail, so that ain't going to happen. Anyway, I'm hoping everybody back home is doing okay. I mean, they keep getting hit with tornadoes, causing lots of damage, and I'm not there to lend a hand. Need to get my chainsaw skills. In the railroad, they just hand you a chainsaw, give you a few lessons on safety, and then set you off, and that's it. And I'd rather have a Sawyer or a Sawyer class on chainsaws and do it properly, personally. And like I said, there's a lot of good wood, hardwoods, beautiful things out there that could be harvested off their property. I don't know, if I had a house, any tree that I could see at a 45-degree angle from the house would get removed. Yeah, in a big open field, man. Don't want none of that stuff hitting me. But I wish they'd start making houses underground, especially in the South. That way you stay cool the whole damn summer without air conditioning, and you're protected from the storms because you're already buried. But they don't have the technology yet to keep the houses from leaking and seeping and, keeping them warm in the wintertime. So that'd be nice to have an underground house. Tell your kids, like, yeah, I got to go up and mow the roof. But, yeah, it just seems like a smart way to go, just keep the house down underground and let the storms go over you. Nice cool temperatures, and I don't know. Just seems like a no-brainer. Anyway, talking too much. Put this away. Not gonna get anywhere if I keep filming. This looks like it might be really pretty. Little New Jersey style here. Sun's starting to peek out just a second ago. Oh crap, there's a whole chunk of blue sky here. Yeah, this is opening up pretty nice. Oh, look at New Jersey. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna fall on my butt on these slippery rocks. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Gotta pay attention to this crap here. What's wrong with that? Beautiful. Yay, New Jersey. About time. No, it was pretty yesterday, but I just in a bad mood after falling twice and being routed to stupid places for no reason at all. But today's been nice. Spirit's a little better. My legs feel good. As opposed to yesterday, they felt, sluggish. They seem to after a 0, and then when I do a long day, the next day they feel real good. Like maybe I need to do longer distances or something. Magician last night said he broke his record. He did 31 miles in one day. He's never done that before. So hats off to him. He was off early this morning. Poof, gone. So he's off for a 20-miler today. So pretty good, You get 50 miles in 2 days. I didn't do that in the beginning, that's for sure. I get 50 miles in a week. These damn rocks. They make me nervous. I almost broke my leg yesterday and I almost lost my phone. Yep. It slows you down a bunch, you know what I mean? It's like trying to average 2.5, 3 miles an hour. Anyway, that was a pretty view of Jersey. So I think I just came down that ridge on the other side of the lake into a gap down here. Somebody was smoking pork. I went over to ask him a question and he ran away. Couldn't get away fast enough. I was just wondering if there was some, not his food, but some food that was available in the area. And then the application told me, the far out said, you know, 11:30, the restaurant's open. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice. Get some coffee, some eggs, bacon, you know, comfort food. But as we know, the theme of this trip is the early worm gets the bird. Well, I got the bird there. But we're up on the next ridge. Hoping that the rocks will subside a little more, but they're not. Nor is the muck. So muck and rocks. It's all good though. Anyway, I won't make this video too long. But the shoes are wearing out at a slower pace now, so I think they're going to make it a few more miles. They've been a godsend to me, but I'm starting to get foot pain again, but I think it's just from long distances on harsh terrain. Everybody's feet's going to hurt. Anyway, I'm going to put this away and do 2 sticks. I made it to the top of a bump. And somebody threw up a structure. A little bit of a view. I'm gonna stop and eat, use some food. Hopefully it won't be too windy and I won't chill out too much. Yeah, I'd be behind one of these walls. Pretty awesome. Kind of see off in the distance, a little bit between the trees. Tried to catch it. A beautiful valley back in there. Oh, I could go down there on the rocks maybe. Well, I have to go on the rocks. There's nothing else but rocks. Oh, here we go. Have to really zoom. Oh. Everything's pretty far away. Only a few sprinkles today. Thank you, Lord. Bit windy. Temperatures are real cool, which is nice for hiking in. We love it. It's like wintertime all over again. Yeah, I'm down to my last 3 or 4 miles for the day. It'll be a short day. Get to a hostel. I gotta try to fight the urge to do zeros, but I love doing zeros lately. Especially when the weather looks so crappy. But if I can get to shelters, then I can stay warm and dry. Even though my breath is what's soaking up the bag. It's kind of a concern, you know. The bag should be a little more waterproof, I think, you know, on the outside. But it's an older bag. I've used the crap out of it. I mean, for probably a decade or something, you know. But it's still got plenty of life in it, so I just got to clean it really well. And get the oils out of the feathers and get the feathers all re-insulated with whatever goop you put in on the rinse cycle. But that's like a very big endeavor that would require a bathtub that works. Anyway, cruising along. It's a pretty day. Saw a few young ladies and some older ladies. I think it's probably a Girl Scout troop. It's good to see that. They were actually smiling, which is good. The other day I saw about 130 Boy Scouts or inner city youth or something. And not a single smile on their faces. They were miserable. But it was a miserable day. Not a good day for an example, you know, of what backpacking's about, you know. They probably turned off 130 kids to backpacking forever, you know. It's just like, jeez. Yeah, they learned to be tough, but so what? It's supposed to be good. And anyway, trying hard not to twist myself up on these rocks, but they do wear you down. Even if you don't twist your ankle, they just wear you down from oblique angles for your muscles and footing, and it's just hard. Woohoo. And it's endless. But these kind of rocks I can go faster in than the bigger ones, so we're good. Just got to be careful all the time. Gives you a headache after a while, concentrating on your feet and not looking up. Please. So I'm getting letters from, or text messages. Phaedra's been telling people from Fleet and Miracle, that's where we work, Fleet and Miracle Meteorology and Oceanographic Center in Monterey Bay. We call it FinMock. And Chuck Scoopner, which is one of the bosses there, or was, he retired. And we miss him. He's back in California, yay. Unfortunately, I'm not. But he started texting, and I said he's been watching some of the videos, which is a big honor to me. And I'm glad he's doing that. Hopefully Phaedra's sharing these videos with the watch floor folks. There's a couple of ladies from Poughkeepsie or in that area of New York. And I'm headed right down to it right now, so they would probably want to see a video or two. Maybe not, it's just New York. My mom's buried there, and I was hoping to get off the trail to visit. Maybe stay at the Thayer Hotel, that would be really cool. But the way things are working out, it doesn't look like that's going to happen at all. So I got my friend Mark Kimber helping me with tickets, and I haven't heard back from him yet, but I got to get off trail, get back to California in my grody and nasty way, the way I look, I mean, and then go to Desiree's graduation from college. Yay! Bells and whistles. Yeah. Well, I really look forward to eating like at Totoro's. I wonder if I should get a table there. Anyway, go to Totoro's sushi bar and celebrate. So anyway, catch you later. There's people on the trail here. Yeah, shades of Pennsylvania still with us. Steps that are half a body length high. 1 or 2 steps and your body length lower down. It's not gonna get filmed, I'll tell you that. Crap, man. Last 2 miles of the day and I get this. Woohoo! So I made it to the end of my journey today, about 17.8 miles, something of that nature. And I'm back in the hostel. I haven't gotten there yet. I'll be picked up here pretty soon. I'm waiting on Off Trail to show up. She's about 10 minutes out still. When she gets here, then we'll get our ride, and we're going to the same hostel, so instead of shuttling twice, we'll do it once. Anyway, it was a good enough day. It was pretty enough. Lots and lots of rocks. So we got the last 2 miles were actually pretty much the hardest of the day even. So I got little critters climbing all over me. I just picked a tick off. It was just crawling. It wasn't in me. He's around down there somewhere. Lots of inchworms and caterpillars and silk or bagworms all over me. So it'd be good to get indoors and get cleaned up. They said they might get a guitar at the center by the time I get there. They're looking for one for me, which it's a nice thing, you know, for people to go out of the way to do something like that or even consider it, you know. So we're staying at Mosey's place, so I'm kind of really looking forward to it. I think I got a lot of things to do for one day. I'd rather stay for 2 days. That way I can, you know me, I love my zeros, you know, but it gives you time to do things like figure out the movies and get your laundry done and get food sorted out and plan the next few days. That's why I like my down days. I can do all that at a leisurely pace instead of really having to work hard at it. And it gives my legs a rest. Anyway, it was a good day.